Joining us on this special broadcast is the Nagpur Commissioner of Police, Mr. Amitesh Kumar. Mr. Kumar, thank you very much for speaking to Republic TV. Let me straight away begin by asking you, there is a module that you're essentially looking at, the interrogation that has taken place right now, and the fear that there was a recce that was basically done by few suspects who could be linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed. What more can you tell us?
See, it's a fact that some information had come to us that there was one person linked to the Jaish-e-Mohammed banned terrorist outfit who had come to Nagpur with the objective of conducting a recce of some of the vital installations. He managed to reach somewhere in the vicinity of one of the premises. However, looking at the police presence there, he could not do anything substantial, I mean in terms of recce, and he then went back. This was the information which had come to us, and we are working on it, and we have registered an offence under the relevant sections of the UAPA Act, and matter is presently under investigation by the crime branch. We are looking at the case from all angles, and will surely take the case to its logical conclusion. In the meantime, the security of all the vital installations of Nagpur, which was already on an alert stage, has been further beefed up, and we are taking all measures to ensure that the installations are properly secured. Moreover, we are totally geared up to handle any eventuality, and we are in the full state of preparedness.
Mr. Kumar, could you also elaborate a little bit with regards to when was this recce done, and have you all been able to establish the fact that there were specific installations that were perhaps could be the targets of those who were carrying out these recce?
See, this was done a couple of months back, and the installations or the premises of which, the vicinity of which they could reach have been properly identified. We are totally looking at the case from all angles, and we will take the case to its logical conclusion. The case is at the preliminary stage of investigation. We are looking at, I mean, in case there were any other people involved in this drive, in this exercise by this terrorist outfit. We are looking at it from all angles. At a subsequent stage, maybe we'll be able to disclose you further details on it.
Mr. Kumar, as I understand, you've had a little bit time to at least have a preliminary assessment of this particular situation. Would it be possible for you to tell us a little bit of how many people could have been involved? Do you believe that this could be a larger number of people who could be involved in not just in the recce, but also the handlers who could be behind it?
Certainly, as far as the number of people who had managed to reach at Nagpur and in vicinity of the premise, the number was just one single person had come. As far as the handlers are concerned, of course there would be a couple of people and the whole organization may be behind it, and maybe relevant people of that banned terrorist organization. We are on the job, and we have identified certain people who were a part of this group of handlers who were trying to get this place recce'd. We have booked offences against them, and we will certainly identify them, and action would be taken at the appropriate time.
Coming to the other serious part of this entire investigation is the link that has so far appeared with the Pakistan-based terror organization Jaish-e-Mohammed. Could you tell us a little bit about what led to this final conclusion that perhaps this is Jaish-e-Mohammed's act?
We have concrete, credible information on that count, and we have certain evidences also to that effect. We are working on it.
Mr. Kumar, what we have also seen is that in the last 1.5 months, especially this for the state of Maharashtra, there have been several intelligence inputs coming in, especially given the fact that just before the new year, we saw a specific alert from coming in Mumbai. Do you believe this is part of a larger nexus or a larger plot?
See, this issue has always been a matter of top priority for Nagpur police and for Maharashtra police, and in fact all other agencies also. We are always in a state of preparedness, both in terms of ensuring that the targets are hardened, the safety and security scenario there on all such establishments are totally in place. And even otherwise, the counter-terror groups, the counter-terror organizations of our department, I mean, they are fully geared up to handle any eventuality. So it is a continuous fight, and we are always in a state of preparedness. Yes, it's a fact that some inputs had come at some point of time. In spite or despite of these inputs, I will certainly say with full confidence that we are fully geared up on all fronts to ensure the safety and security of the vital installations as well as handling any eventuality.
Mr. Kumar, you've had several positions across the state of Maharashtra, and you're considered as one of the finest security officers of the state. With an experience in the Maharashtra anti-terror squad and now as the commissioner of the police, do you see that there are certain sort of sleeper cells which have perhaps been activated in the state of Maharashtra? Because we have seen it has subsided over the last several years. Terror acts have subsided in the state of Maharashtra. But do you see that there is a sudden sort of a increase? Not to sound alarmist in this, but do you see that there is an activity or a chatter as far as around Maharashtra is concerned?
No, I won't agree to it. I will say that the safety and security situation today is totally under control, and there is no reason why there should be an alarm on that count. As I said, we are fully geared up on all fronts to ensure the safety and security of installations, of safety and security of places of high footfalls, or whatever could be the potential targets. So we are on one hand ensuring the safety and security of such places as well as being fully geared up to handle any eventuality. Now there is no instance or there is no reason why which makes us believe that there is an increased activity of the sleeper cells or things like that. But the fact is that during investigations of such cases, we certainly try to see if there were any local supports or there were any people who were discreetly or directly or indirectly, overtly or covertly trying to help such anti-national activities. As of now, I can say for sure that in Nagpur we have not been able to identify, there are no such activities which has come to our notice at the moment. However, we are keeping a very, very close watch.
Let me also take last few questions with regards to the case at hand. That is, you're looking at some of the suspects linked to Jaish-e-Mohammed and various installations in Nagpur. Would it be safe to say, keeping in mind the security situation or how the security has been tightened up as far as the RSS headquarters are concerned, would it be safe to say that the RSS headquarters were also one of the places where the recce was done, apart from the other locations?
I would not be able to comment on that, but I can only reiterate again that yes, it is a fact that some of the vital installations were probably attempted to be recce'd by them. I would not be able to specify any vital installations because of strategic reasons.
Right, sir. One final question, sir. Are we looking at a multi-state kind of a probe that is going to be carried out, given the magnitude of what your force has been able to stumble upon?
Certainly, all the law enforcement agencies in this field, may it be the state agencies or the central agencies, everyone works in close coordination. And I must say that in the present case in hand also, there is a very, very close coordination with the state and the central agencies to ensure that the case is taken to its logical conclusion.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Amitesh Kumar, Commissioner of Police, Nagpur, speaking to Republic TV.
Thank you, Shravan.